Guys looking for when you had to kind of restart that QB search late in the process, and what attracted you to Terry as the number one option?
Yeah, it was obviously, you get thrown curveballs, throughout this process. We understand that. I think that is definitely one position that's a little bit unique because you really focus in on guys early. You kind of get that relationship and try to nail that down. And it does get touchy at that spot. I think every other position, we recruit a bunch of guys. So if something falls through, you move on to the next guy. And I truly believe that every player we sign or whoever signs them, it's meant to be. So really I don't get too flustered or too worried about any of that kind of stuff with the guys that come and go. I do think quarterback is a different situation. It was I think a credit to our staff to go out and look and see who was available. Fortunately, Terry was there, and so we're very blessed to have him in this signing class. I think it was a position we definitely needed to get somebody in this spot. The nice thing about Terry is he's a year older. He played a year of college football. He's already been at a Power 5 school for a year, so he knows what he's getting into. The beautiful thing about him was he was a joy to recruit. It was very difficult. He was getting pulled a million different directions, and there was a time when things started getting very hairy where he was getting pulled from people at his junior college, from everybody. And that's when you saw maybe some reports of when he was coming, and he and I sat down and I had a very direct conversation with him. And he was unbelievable. You saw the maturity in him. When he talked to me, he said, I never really looked at it that way. He said, I hear you, Coach. And I told him to think about a few things, and he called me back 40 minutes later. And he said, Coach, I'm coming in. I'm coming in on this date. I don't care what anybody else says. And he came in, and it's been, a great recruiting process from that point on. He came in, had a good weekend, and he's been a joy to recruit.